Hi everyone, and thank you for watching. My name is Mark and this is my Daddy Diary episode 29. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. We certainly have had a challenging week, but a very, very cool one at that. This little lady is definitely starting to show her personality a lot more. She is chatting an awful lot more. She'll talk random babbling nonsense for hours and hours at the moment. She's really finding her voice, which is quite fun. With it though, we've found that she does also get quite bored very quickly. Yeah. So we'll put her in a bouncer now, whereas before you could put her in the bouncer and she'd keep herself entertained for quite a long time. Now, after about 10 or so minutes, she's had enough and wants to do something else. She's also started really grabbing for things a lot more now. She's noticing the toys and she doesn't just want one of them, she wants them all. And if she can't get to it, she starts crying, or not so much crying, but she'll start making her whingy noises for them. So she's really feels like she's developing really quickly, and she kind of goes from really, really happy and bouncy and making loads of noise to I'm really worn out, I'm gonna just scream at you for it, which has been fun. Like I say, it's been a little bit of a challenge keeping on top of it and keeping up with her, but it also has been great fun, and it's just amazing to watch, really, to watch all the changes and the way she's developing. Like I say, she is starting to exhibit a real personality now more than ever before, which is really good fun. This week has been quite challenging personally for me because I'm actually going away this weekend. I'm going with a friend up to Scotland. We leave on Friday morning and I don't get back till Monday night. And that is by far the longest that I'll have been away from her. I've never actually been away overnight. I think the most I've done was sort of a full day where I was at the theatre all day, which you might remember. So there has been a fair amount of, dare I say, separation anxiety on my part about that. I'm just very, very nervous about being away. Not that I don't think Dad and Mark will be absolutely fine, because he will be absolutely brilliant, as he always is. It's more on a personal level that I'm quite anxious and nervous because I don't want to miss anything. I don't want her necessarily to get really upset because she misses me. I don't think she will at this point, he says. I don't, honestly, I don't know if she's going to recognise that I've not been there for the weekend at this point. So, but the thought that she might be upset kind of makes me feel really guilty and really bad that I'm going to be going away. So whilst I am really excited about going away for the weekend, I have been for absolutely months since this was booked, I am really looking forward to it. I also feel a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, and I also feel quite guilty that I'm going to be away, which is quite difficult to sort of process in my head. Now, obviously I've heard of children having separation anxiety, and you know, you always see that kind of stereotypical trope on TV shows that the mum doesn't want to leave the baby but Dad is quite happy to. You know, you see it in films and things like that. Clearly, dads get it too. I don't want to leave her. No. But I do want to go for a weekend away. So that's kind of the internal fight that's been going on in my head all week. The part of me that really doesn't want to leave her and doesn't want to miss out. FOMO. And then the part of me that is really looking forward to the weekend and having fun. So what about you guys as mums and dads? How do you deal with that separation anxiety from your perspective? How do you deal with knowing you're going to be leaving the children for a little while? If you even did. Some people don't. But yeah, pop it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts or any tips for dealing with it. Obviously, in this day and age, I know that we've got technology that can help. I can FaceTime, we can text, we can call, all those sort of things. I'm sure Dad and Mark will be sending me lots of photos and videos throughout the days that I'm away anyway. So hopefully that will be enough. And it'll just be my luck that she'll probably start crawling while I'm away. Because she is getting close. You put her on her tummy and she will sit there for 3 or 4 minutes trying to crawl. But then she gets quite aggravated that she isn't crawling and she can't reach what she wants to get to. So then she starts crying and screaming at you. But generally, I think she's getting close, but we're not sure. She has also started to lift herself up on the bars of the cot now. So I need to dig out the instructions for when I put it together, because it's one of those ones that you can lower, so that we can lower it down, because the other night Dad and Mark came in and she'd pulled herself right up the side of, luckily it was on the bed side of the cot. So hopefully before I go away this weekend, I'm going to be fixing the cot so that she's a lot lower down. On a more general note, we're both just so amazed by how fast she's growing. Obviously babies grow really quick, but it feels like in the last couple of weeks she's changed so much, both in personality and physically. She just seems a lot bigger. She's certainly a lot heavier as my arm is starting to fall asleep. But yeah, we're just amazed at how quickly she's changing and developing. And like I say, plus that little personality that's coming out, it's just been amazing to watch. Just as a very quick update, as I mention them every week, her weaning onto solid foods is going great. She really enjoys her solid foods, don't you? Yeah, which is great. The teething is pretty much as it was last week, with the little tooth just poking through the skin and starting to show, but there's not really been much of a development on that since then. And just in terms of baby sensory, she had another good week. She's really enjoying it. And I think that's my cue to finish up for this week. So I'm just going to say, as always, thank you very much for stopping by and watching the video. If you have enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more from us, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Okay, until then, bye!